movie.
Why am I important? Is the question you subconsciously ask yourself. For some reason you clicked on this video. Maybe you know me or something of the sort, but no matter your reason, I'm going to answer that question. Why does this channel of mine matter? At the end of this video, you may find no reason at all. You may find it repulsive. Or you may find a feeling you never had before and want to grasp onto it for as long as you can. My name is Blue Digit. This is my reason. This is the date that this all started. In the small room with my mom's 2-in-1 monitor computer setup. And as every story, I started as a kid wanting adventure, more or less. I never was much of a kid. Many people, I'd say, ignored me in junior high. To be honest, I was more like a ghost you may have, heard of me or heard my whispers, but nobody paid true attention to me. I was a shadow, and I knew plenty of other people who were never paid much attention to, so I decided to start my YouTube channel where I could bring people together, even if it were a few. So after the summer, I worked my butt off and scraped pennies to get together my very own setup. And at last, that summer, when I finally got the money I needed, I began my story of being a YouTuber. And yes, my videos were horrible, horrific, but I felt amazing, slowly making friends and, in a sense, feeling purpose in every pathetic video I made. It was an amazing, fun time. I even started to make special important friends that I still know to this day. But this all ended on Halloween of 2015, when I had to move. We were going to move, and I don't think I'd see many of my friends again. But there was a Halloween party during school that day, and I was a mad scientist. I was scared I was going to leave with nothing to remember my friends by, until I got the random idea. I took my cheap goggles that came with the costume, and I asked my dearest friends to sign them. So in every area where the ink wouldn't rub off, I had them do so. And I prepared a goodbye video. I would miss my friends. And this is when my first slice of adversity started. And I was off. So I moved, not many familiar faces, and frankly I felt like the only thing I had left to truly hold on to was that dream that was a cheap pair of Halloween steampunk goggles with the elastic band of names scribbled in of all my dearest friends. And despite not hearing from many of them, despite the poor excuse of a reason to fight on, it was my reason. And that was all the reason I needed. So this is when I decided I was going to grasp onto this dream harder than anyone else. So what I do? I began gaming like crazy. I'm starting to make multiple friends, and I may have had a school that I knew nobody, but hell, I didn't care. Every day I uploaded, or at least tried to, and I was on a crazy train. I remember uploading whatever the heck I wanted. Dude, I did Gmod, Cinder Fortress. I started to play horror games non-stop. I got into CSGO, indie games, and in the process, I don't remember much about the games themselves, but I sure as hell remember the memories and adventures I went on. I felt as if I kept fighting and grinding, or if I did, I would never surrender. Nobody could take this dream away from me. My videos may have not been the best, but boy, did I smile. I regret nothing from those times. Then that summer of 2016, my family, for some reason or another, moved back to my old home. I found that to be a sense of victory, and instantly I began to see friends once again, and at least the ones who truly cared about me and missed about me. My favorite memory is the fact that it was my best birthday ever. I was bummed the night before my birthday, and I remember, the comments of people starting to say hashtag pray for 1000, and it may have been silly, but the fact that it was because of my friends and fans, it meant the world to me. My birthday, I made it to 1,000 subscribers, and I spent it with my best friends. It truly showed me how far I made it despite my struggles. Of course, what comes up must come down. Then came high school. There were family struggles, and I was told to stop doing YouTube. I was forced into sports, which I decided to quit, but was met with much ridicule. A lot of friends leaving me or ignoring me. Hard to keep up with my own passions. Schoolwork consumed me, but I could handle. What killed me was when my best friend left me. That caused me to have my first true sense of despair. But unlike any other time, nobody was coming to rescue me. it started with days, then weeks, and then later months. But later I started to,
on the mail,
hope.
and I had this
But
other
then I
stuff
received
that I
a
got.
package
Send
in the
me
mail
all
from
this.
someone, and it was a fan. Someone that watched my videos, and I remember just simply crying.
Hey.
I don't really feel anything. I don't remember
Oh
any
my
happiness,
gosh.
grief.
How much
But
effort you put into that? Like,
I do know that someone took the time and put the effort in to do this for me. And I realized that I can't give up. Even if there's one person left that believes in me or needs me, I knew I would refuse to give up. So I started pulling out notebook after notebook, and soon, I was making plans on how I could make this dream become a reality. I mean, I would even write these notebooks during lunch since, I sat alone at the time. Summer came, and I started getting videos prepared, learned Photoshop. Heck, I even got help from the fans, and I got a new microphone that I still use to this day. I had more passion than a tiger. And, the new school year rolled around, and this time I was doing more serious. Most people knew, or even still know about me from the lomando.com series, and that's how I blew up. I opened up a Discord, and the biggest part was my plan to go see Markiplier on tour. Now, I didn't get to talk to him, but nonetheless, the fact that I was able to go, and that made me feel no matter what got in my way, nothing could get in the way of my atomic ambition. And then, it all stopped. One night I had my family come in, and, my dream is finally taken away. My family found a way to get my email and took away my YouTube account. This was a wall I couldn't push through, and probably the most depressed I was. Most times I could always do something, but this time there was nothing. Every day seemed just to burn. Colors in a sense seemed to fade. Many just seemed to mock me whilst I was crumbling. Even going home, I didn't have much anymore. I mean, I'd work out, but that was just a way to release the bottle of emotion slightly. I finally fell into despair, and I found the feeling that destiny was telling me this is my fate to fail. 1/3 of a year passed, and I was able to get back my channel. I thought many of my fans, more like friends, had forgot about me. I mean, I was just some random person on that, internet, right? I guess I was too naive, but then I look into it and I start to notice there's multiple videos made by other people called #BringBlueDigitBack. So I clicked on one and another, and soon before I knew it, I began to cry, but I was smiling. These people whom I thought would have forgot about me did this all for me. They showed me why no matter what hell I go through, even if these people live halfway across the world, they are more human to me than some people I see every single day of my life. So I made a video, and then another. And hell, I did all-nighters to show how determined I was for this dream. Some nights more rough than others, but I refuse to ever let this destiny stop me ever again. I'm the writer of my own fate, and I was going to make this the best story I've ever seen. Suddenly, the school year is close to over, and I have a school project to make a difference. And I thought, why not use my channel to do so? So I did a donation charity for the homeless for a month. And I knew it may fail, but, so be it. I could have named it anything, but I always had been struggling against destiny, so 1 month, 1 chance. Once I started, I did live stream after the live stream, and we actually started to get money. And we may have not met our goal of $1,000 yet. I feel this is one of the greatest victories I've ever had. Because even if not many notice, a few did. And I'm beyond content with knowing I brought together that many people to make a difference. Because now, no matter how many times somebody pushes me down, no matter what hellish issues come my way, I knew as long as I was breathing, no one would be able to stop me. Looking back at what we've accomplished, We as a family finally pushed our way up to 2K, recently. And that's an amazing achievement to me. All my friends and fans who supported me were, amazing people who made it possible. They've helped me grow my Discord as well. It's the place where we talk about our days, our dreams, goals, issues, and, just do what normal friends would do. Hell, we spam the dank memes that are honestly trash, but, we don't care. They're funny and make us laugh. We saw Markiplier, helped the homeless through charity. We even reunited friends that thought to me was near unthinkable at first. And despite how small this channel is, the ripples and memories it has made are something beyond just numbers. It is something that truly defines what it means to be united. Knowing that when you fall, someone will be there for you. A place where, no matter what happened, you will always have someone to smile for you. Of course, summer rolled around, videos came out, school started to, in a sense, consume me more, and I started doing Twitch. Friends left, friends betrayed me. Heck, even once someone hacked into my Discord and kicked nearly everyone, yet we pushed through that. More drama happened, and I wasn't sad or anything, but slowly I began to feel disconnect. And of course, even more drama, the more alone it became. It was very, melancholy. But you know what I've learned along the course of this journey, with the friends I made and crazy stuff I've done. And in January 2019, I moved. So here we are. What makes me different? That's a question I continue to ask myself. Opening up this new chapter of my life, I've realized what makes my story interesting is my heart. You can call me something nasty, leave me, forget about me, take my prized possessions, cause me dire grief and pain, try to break my spirit, slander what I stand for, take my home, my beloved family, but no matter what crown of thorns is placed upon me, looking back, I've always said the same thing again and again and again. Because despite knowing that I'm speaking to you through a speaker of some sort and being seen through a screen made up of a grid of electrical conductors, I know that you can feel the unrelenting passion in my voice. It's amazing how someone through a screen can make you feel more human than some people you speak to every day. I've always been the underdog, grasping for a dream whilst feeling the weight of ridicule upon me, because no matter where I am, I will always be the same determined, inspired, ambitious individual. If this is your first time hearing of me, or if you've known me all your life, this is who I am, and I will continue to be until the day I die. I'm far from perfection, but no matter what, I'm going to be the hero of my own story. Do what you will, move on from this video. Try to push me down, bring me up, and help me smile. But no matter what, I will always stand here. As long as there's one person who needs me, I will always be here. So please, join me on my journey, adventure, story, path, expedition. Because I'm the person who tries to smile for those who can't, who struggles against destiny, who fights for a future so bright, it's too much for our eyes. Hello, and my name is Blue Digit.